Editing Karina here. So you're going to notice that we're kind of picking up halfway through levels that we haven't even really technically started yet on this playthrough. The reason for that is that I may have accidentally, I don't have the footage for the rest of that. I lost it. Something went wrong with the recording when I was doing that, and so like it just didn't save. But until then, please enjoy the rest. I'm sorry I can't get back. It was probably just a mess, so don't worry. It's fine. Yeah. Where I left off on that episode is I was talking about Star Wars and like getting myself hyped up to talk about Star Wars. So please, welcome to the Star Wars episode. Hello everybody and welcome to the Star Wars episode. No. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Melody Memory. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memory. Today I'm going to be talking about Star Wars. I know this is exactly what you wanted. It's another chain, so we're just going to stick to beginner. Yeah, so Star Wars. I am someone who grew up with Star Wars. I love Star Wars so much. Can it be shitty at times? Yeah, definitely. 100%. But like, you grow up and get used to that at some point, which actually sounds kind of crappy, but like, I don't know, dude. I enjoy it. I've had fun growing up with this series and like the universe that's been built out of it. And I've been enjoying The Mandalorian, by the way. That is a great, I will stand by. That is a great show. It's like, it's one of those shows that I watch when I'm just like, I want to chill out. I want to relax and just like watch something that's like, I don't have to get like super, super invested in. I don't know how to explain it. But, yeah, okay, so I was talking about the sequels in the last episode because for the longest time, the sequels were very mind-boggling for me because I knew I wasn't happy, but I knew that I liked the movies and I didn't understand why. I think we can all agree that the last movie was a bit of a clusterfuck. Like that, it was all over the place. Like just, I do not know what happened. I don't know if I actually want to know what happened because I'm kind of done trying to puzzle it out. I think just some crap went on, too many people got involved, and just like life. But so I was confused for the longest time because I liked the movies. I liked the first movie. I liked the second movie. I know people were very divisive about the Last Jedi, but I was on the positive side of that. And so I was wondering, why do I not ever feel like watching the trilogy or like that entire trilogy again? And it's because I think, my opinion on the first and second movie, individually, they're both very good movies. When you put oh hey, I think I did it perfectly. Hell yeah. I think individually, those two are good, like solid movies. I'm not gonna say they're masterpieces by any of them. Personally, I think The Last Jedi is a stronger movie. But at the same time, I also think The Force Awakens is also like a really good movie. So I have high opinions on both of those. Kyrie! But still, when I look at them all together, I get like, I'm just, it just doesn't feel right. I think it is my thoughts that I think individually they're good movies. Put them together, it's a clusterfuck of what's going on. And I think where it's kind of, I didn't even look at the requirements for this, so let's just hope we do good. I think what makes it very clear is the last movie. Oh my gosh, the movies itself, like there's such like a tonal shift between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And I don't think it's necessarily bad. I think, while I also say that I really like The Last Jedi, I think there are some parts, it's very long. And the Canto Bite scene, I think the Canto Bite part was the one where I was just kind of like, is this over yet? that being said, I love Kelly Marie Tran, and I will forever be pissed off at like all the Star Wars bullies that there were like towards her. And I love John Boyega. Like, he's great. I feel bad. I think the actors like did the best they could, and they were great. I think that is what I think for a lot of these series, these characters were like kind of the actors and how they played the characters were kind of like what were like the saving grace of all of this. Man, I feel bad being like, oh, I didn't really like the Canto Bite like thing. It's just it kind of felt like it went on. The whole thing went on. Oh my goodness. Now I'm thinking about this. Maybe Force Awakens is, you know what? I'm going to re-say that. I think The Force Awakens is probably my more of my favorite. Because I just realized the pace. I like the pacing better. Yeah. You know what? I think The Force Awakens is one, because I feel like after, it like left me feeling like such hope. It left me with hope. Oh my goodness. Trying to get a cohesive thought on what was up with that. Yeah, I think individually each they had their like strong points. They had their weaknesses, of course. But man, Kylo Ren's like the tragic character in all of like how like weird this series went, this trilogy went, because oh, what is it? Okay, so I actually really liked Kylo Ren as a character, and I will explain why after we go through this little scene.
7 days after Roxas was given a name and a place in Organization 13, he encountered number 14, Shion, and the gears of fate began to turn. The organization was made up of nobodies, those without hearts, and their goal was to complete Kingdom Hearts in order to become whole again. To achieve this, the Keyblade that Roxas held was an indispensable tool. As the days passed, Roxas completed his missions. Along the way, he became closer friends with Axel and Shion. The organization had another goal as well, the creation of replicas. They had copied Sora's scattered memories and powers from Castle Oblivion into an artificial replica, resulting in Shion.
Oh, Shion.
Riku found out that this is what was keeping Sora from waking up. And Shion was distraught to learn that she was nothing more than a puppet. Axel did what he thought was best for everyone. And Roxas left the organization to find out who he truly was. Shion was determined to return her memories to Sora, so she paid a visit to Naminé. As she neared completion as a replica, Shion asked to be destroyed, and she wanted Roxas to be the one to do it. Trusting Roxas to set free the hearts they'd collected, Shion returned to the place she belonged, inside Sora.
Oh my gosh, that entire game, the exploration of like their story, it's an actual tragedy. It's so sad. Oh my goodness. Musique pour la tristesse. I hope that was French, otherwise that sounded really dumb. That probably still sounded really dumb. Any French viewers, I apologize. Okay, so that was it. Okay, so the last one. Okay, we're gonna continue this. Okay, so Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is a little shit. And part of me just loved that. Like, this little shit Skywalker just like doing what Skywalkers do, except for Luke and Leia. They are good kids. This little shit Skywalker is like, I want to be like Anakin, which is just like, no. Why do you want to be like Anakin? That's the wrong, that's the wrong answer. Oh my gosh. Just this song. I think he he became very compelling to me. I didn't really have any strong feelings with him on The Force Awakens. I was just like, okay, he's a little shit Skywalker. I liked him a lot more after The Last Jedi, just because the concept of this guy coming, kind of like defying the little like good and evil struggle, where like, oh, like Anakin, oh, is he gonna be good? I think he's gonna be good in the end, but at the end he decides no, he's batshit insane, and so he ends up being bad. And like that whole like entire struggle, like through that, I found that very compelling. And like Rey having to walk away and like closing him off, like in that like final scene, I thought that was really compelling. And I think at that point, before we wondered, okay, is he gonna be no, what I want to say is we should have stuck with that instead of going for the Ben scene, Ben Returns. I loved that kind of like, oh, I've returned scene, but it didn't fit in the canon, in which it didn't fit in what had already been established. Going through it like devalued what had happened in The Last Jedi, which like you can have whatever opinions you want, but backtracking is never a good idea. I don't think anyone was happy that like that happened. Yeah, man. He was so interesting too. And just like, I was like, okay, yeah, let's have a new evil like Kylo Ren, like that's irredeemable. And like it's sad because where you thought like, oh, you know what, he's gonna change and be good in the end, like to me or Darth Vader, he doesn't. And like he ends up just being a terrible person that has to be destroyed. Like how sad would that have been? It would have been like a good tragedy, like a very good tragedy, especially if Rey actually did grow to care for him, which I wish there was more of a basis of that. I feel like there was a basis, and like it all just got like really fucked up. Like just I hope Disney has learned their lesson and is going to hire for the next trilogy that like we all know it's coming. Next trilogy that comes out, I'm hoping that that it's ended, that the entire series is just like one cohesive plot. If we can get that, I think that's a win for us at this point, and it's really sad to say that. Man, yeah, I haven't been able to go back and watch like any of the movies like in so long, which is sad because I really do genuinely love the Star Wars universe and like what it is. But I think I just need more time before I can like go back and like watch stuff.
Roxas headed for the organization's castle, but Riku blocked his path. Upon learning that Roxas was Sora's nobody, Riku unleashed all his powers of darkness to defeat him, paying no mind to the cost. Roxas awoke, ready to start a brand new day of summer vacation.
Oh, looks like my summer vacation has come to an end. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. We've done that. Okay, cool. We've cleared 358 days over 2. Cool beans. Okay, so we did that. Nice. Now we can get back to Kingdom Hearts 2. But we will be doing that in the next episode. It's been going on for a bit now. I can see my timer and it's like, hey, Karina, you should probably stop. Thank you for listening to this Star Wars themed episode. I think I'm gonna stop with it now. I think I could go on for so long, but I don't think anybody, oh, maybe not, but I don't think now is the time for me to go on like a giant like Star Wars rant. I want to like be more, have my thoughts more put together. I seriously, I do just really want to like talk about, okay, this is what's gone wrong, because I think the concept was fun. I actually didn't hate that Rey was a Palpatine, but I think it could have been done so much better. So entirely much better. But yeah, that's just a whole other ball game, and everybody has opinions about this, but I mean, why not throw mine out to the lot? But anyways, okay, let's stop talking about this. Okay, Karina is gonna move on and say, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow, where we will be playing. We'll be back to Kingdom Hearts 2 and going to go see Yensid. Ooh, so fun. Okay, bye!